Okay, thanks for tuning in. We're going to do page 3 and 4 of Bad Women of South Central LA. Okay, page 3. Stacy called her sister Shanita and told her what happened to her apartment and how it caught on fire and that she no longer had a place of her own. Shanita helped Stacy by telling her that she could go to the county office and tell them that she was homeless and that they could assist her. Stacy was always the more kind-hearted sister out of the two. She thought to herself, "Is that the best you can do? Really? I would have let her stay with me if it was her." Stacy thanked her little sister for her advice and went to live with her great aunt Pat until she could get on her feet. Stacy mostly stayed at motels and would go to her aunt Pat's house when she couldn't afford a room. Stacy and Shanita and Stacy would go downtown LA to shop together at least twice a month. While they were stopped in a shoe store, Shanita said to Stacy, "You know what would be a good idea, Stacy?" "No, what's up? What are you thinking, sister?" "What if you moved here in the city? Then I could stay over some nights and we could go shop for like 2 days in a row sometimes." You know what? You know what? That sounds like a plan. When we were done, when we are done here, let's roll around and pick up a few phone numbers from some places. Girl, I'm excited for you. Yeah, I know. I'll probably be a 10-minute drive from the Slauson swap meet. They were done shopping for the day and drove around looking at some apartments for Stacy. Weeks went by. Stacy made some phone calls, and before she knew it, she was moving into her new apartment in South Central Los Angeles. The place Stacy would choose was like duplexes, a total of 8. There were 4 places with only a sidewalk space between the other 4 that faced each other. Stacy loved her new home. Shanita threw Stacy a housewarming party with all of Stacy's friends. The guys in the nearby apartments were excited to see all of Stacy's cute friends and that Stacy was their new neighbor. They thought that she would become one of their girlfriends or date one of her friends. Stacy stood about 5 feet 4 inches from the ground and was about 130 pounds in all the right places. She had long black hair that almost touched her plump round butt. She had green eyes. Stacy was a red bone with shapely legs. She always collect whistles and head turns if she decided to take a walk. As time moved along, she began to meet all of her neighbors. Kane was the woman that lived in the very first house. Kane was an evil woman. She stayed drunk, and when she didn't have a drink, she was as mean as the devil. Kane tried to give all the other women in the area a hard time. She just didn't seem like a happy individual overall. Next to Kane was the older woman named Janetta. Janetta didn't mingle with the girls in the complex as much. She mostly kept to herself. She had a son named Roy that was in and out of jail most of the time. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for pages 5 and 6 coming up.